Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Bahamas 2014 FIFA World Cup Brazil run, and today we're doing part 3 of our Bahamas run. We've gone quite deep into this run, and this is where we're at. We are in a group with Costa Rica, Montserrat and Honduras. This could be potentially the nail in the coffin for Bahamas. The only reason I say that is because obviously Costa Rica and Honduras should be the teams that occupy the top 2 spots, and obviously Montserrat and Bahamas will be just fighting for 3rd and 4th. But you know, in the last part I did say that we might not qualify, and we did just about. We held Canada. But the problem is Costa Rica 2014 is obviously a really good team, and so are Honduras as well. Even Montserrat can be very irritating at times. Obviously half-star teams are quite irritating to play against, but we'll see what happens and see how far we can push this. If I could push it to round 4, which is the final round, then that would be excellent. So our first match is going to be against Costa Rica away from home. I gotta say, that Costa Rica kit on the left hand side, is that a glitch or is that actually the kit? That is not a nice kit. I don't know why. I just don't like the sort of like the scheme of it. Like, it's like all red and then you got white and blue. I don't know, man. I know it's supposed to be like their flag or whatever, but I don't know if I like that. And to remind you, it's on world class difficulty as well, because not quite legendary, but we'll get there, guys. We will get there. Starting me out with a really tough game in this group, it's against Costa Rica away from home. It's going to be very, very hard to beat the likes of Costa Rica, especially 2014 Costa Rica, which pretty much shocked the world and went to the quarterfinals of this tournament in real life. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, we locked down Canada so hard in the last match, in the last part, that we were able to squeeze by in the last part by about a point or two, which was really, really good, and come top of the group, which is arguably harder than this because you have to come top. At least I can rely on coming in second, but of course the teams here in this group are a lot harder than just having Canada to contest with. And Costa Rica just toying with me. I know they can beat me. Of course they can. But, you know, they're just going to be toying around with me and just basically pulling all my players out of position. So many people will be moaning in the comments how bad my defending is. And you're not wrong. My defending is very bad on 2014 because you actually have to think for yourself on this game rather than just hold down a button. It's crossed in by Costa Rica, and that's the closest they've come so far. Just a normal cross. It's going to be half time in a minute, and we've done well to hold on. Costa Rica into the box is just cut out there. They still have it. The intensity here by Costa Rica is a little bit too much. And can we scramble this away before half time? Yes, we can. And they're still coming here. And they tap it in for 1-0. Bolaños has got the goal for Costa Rica. I knew it. And are we seeing the start of the downfall for the Bahamas? It's kind of sad, really, but you know, I'm coming up against 2014 Costa Rica. They're going to be intense. They're going to be in my face. They are one of the best teams from the Concacaf region. So through ball, Sam Fleur, he's going through, and he smashes it in for 1-1. Sam Fleur, and he does the the Jimmy Bullard celebration. I didn't realise you could do that on this game. But yeah, I didn't realise Sam Fleur heard of Jimmy Bullard before. But there we go. One through ball. Costa Rica's defence just let me through. And okay, well, that's 1-1. Incredible from the Bahamas. Of course, you know, I gave him the halftime team talk and he's mocking that. Bolaños is pushing through. Is there a hope? Oh, how are you letting that in? And Joel Campbell has scored the header to make it 2-1. And, well, I mean, my defenders were powerless to stop a striker like Joel Campbell from headering that one in. Even if it was just a little cross, it just hits the post and goes in. It's crossed in. Headed out that time. Edge of the box. And, oh, great save there by Navas. It's going to be a corner again to the Bahamas. Pumped upfield by the goalkeeper. And here we go. Could we get one? Oh, oh, what a save by Navas. A double save. The goalkeeper could have got an assist. Oh, no. Navas with a double. And, well, it still remains 2-1 here. Oh, my goodness. That defending was awful. Okay, well, Saviour has got the third. And, well, I tried to tackle him multiple times. It didn't work. And he still got it. And it rolled into the bottom corner. Look at this. Tackled him. And he's like, nah, I got it back. And it just goes straight in. You know what? Okay, fair enough. We were against Costa Rica, 2014 Costa Rica. They did do better than us, but we didn't get smashed. We didn't get smashed. It was just a basic loss. We didn't lose like 5-0 or anything like that. We actually scored as well, so that does give me hope going forward in this campaign. Next up, we have Montserrat. This time we are back at home. Look at our form defensively. It's gone down because we've conceded goals against Costa Rica. At least the strikers are up, but I can tell that this game is going to be really, really frustrating because Montserrat only lost 1-0 to Honduras in the last game. So you can just tell that they've got like probably a little bit of confidence from that, and they're going to be irritating against me. All the smaller sides that we play, when you play as smaller sides against smaller sides, they just set up defensively and you just can't do anything about it. As usually I'm quite optimistic in most of my runs that I play, but oh, what a goal! What a goal by Saviour, and that is 1-0 off the crossbar and in the 5th minute. What a start! And that is 1-0 to the Bahamas. Come on, that's giving me hope because remember, Honduras and Costa Rica are playing each other right now. It's a good through ball, but not really going anywhere where we want it. And come on. Hey, there we go. Good hustle play. And it is Saviour again with a goal. And it is 2-0 against Montserrat. Come on. This is what we need. We just need to build up a little bit of the goal difference. If we're not going to outright qualify, at least give yourselves a chance to do it. So it's half time and the Bahamas are leading by 2-0 over Montserrat. Very good start. Can we just keep piling on the pressure and get more goals? And hauled across it in. And the goalkeeper's on the floor. And a great save. And that's gone in. And that is Saviour again. He has a hat-trick. A hat-trick against Montserrat. And that is 3-0. This will be great for his confidence. Saviour on target with the hat-trick. And the goalkeeper did well to keep out both shots. But that one just went right through everybody. Poked through. Saviour. And, oh, it's just saved and gone wide. I was hoping it would trickle in, but no. Through ball to Thompson. Into Saviour. Oh, he puts it wide. And that will be game over. It is 3-0 to the Bahamas at full time. And Saviour is really the man to be talking about in this game. He was exceptional, as was the whole team, to be fair. So that will put us in touching distance of either Costa Rica or Honduras, depending on who won. But that's where we sit right now in second place. We'll see if we can stay there. Our third match of qualifying is away from home against Honduras. Another tough test, but we must try to take points off of them if we are going to remain in second place, because obviously Costa Rica are going to beat Montserrat. There's no doubt about that. The great thing about this match as well is that Bahamas have had a lot of time to rest. It's been 2 months since the last match in game time, so should be raring to go. It's a good ball, and here comes Jean. Come on. You need to shoot, dude. Oh, what a absolute thunderbolt of a strike from close range. We absolutely smashed that, and that's 1-0 to the Bahamas against Honduras. It was just one through ball, and we were getting hustled, but we didn't lose the ball, and Jean puts it in for 1-0, and he absolutely smashed it. He had to. He absolutely had to. Otherwise, we're going to lose the ball. There were about 4 Honduras players around us. It's lobbed over the top. My goalkeeper came out for it, but luckily, after it bounced off my defender's face, we retrieved it. So far, so good in the 38th minute. Honduras have been limited to maybe one chance, and we've only had maybe two, but the game's been quiet after the first goal, which is good. Through ball, Sam Fleur is going through. Oh, he puts it wide. I should have set myself up better for that, I think. Very unlucky. It's half time and we've got a little bit of a shock on our hands. The Bahamas are leading by 1-0 over Honduras. Can we keep it up? Especially away from home. It'll be a great 3 points to grab away from home. It'll give us a tiny bit of momentum going into the last 3 games. Into the middle. Great play by the Bahamas so far up until that point where I mentioned it. Kind of annoying. But the Honduras defense and midfield are not locking it down at the moment. It's all been about the Bahamas. We only have 17 more minutes to play. And the Bahamas have been exceptional in this match. Really, really good. I cannot believe how good we've been. It's been incredible, really. Look at that. Another shot. The Honduras feel like the team that is the underdog, really. I mean, their play has just been awful. Really, really bad. I mean, that's good for us. Is there another chance? There is! It's 2-0. Sykes with the goal. And that is 2-0 against Honduras. And I cannot believe that. How it was so easy just to score like that. It was so simple. Like, maybe this Honduras team really did... I know they qualified for the World Cup in 2014, but... I mean, we didn't see them ever again since, really, have we? I know they came close in one of them, but I think it was like 2018 or something. But I don't know, man. Maybe there was a steep decline after 2014 or something. I don't know. Bahamas will get the big win in qualifying. There is a chance here for Honduras to push on through. And it's cleared away. Expertly done. Just clear it again. There we go. Game over. What a game by the Bahamas. I really felt like that's probably the best we've played so far in terms of against like a bigger nation. You know, we've played Canada, we've played Costa Rica, we've played Honduras, and this is the best game by far. So at the halfway point, this is your table on the right hand side. Costa Rica are top with 9 points, Bahamas have 6, and Honduras only have 3 at the halfway point. I thought I'd be towards the bottom with only 3 points, but you know, it's big to have 6 points at this stage with a team like the Bahamas. Let's not celebrate too early though, because we have the Hondurans again, this time at home in the Bahamas. So will it be the same story, or will it be Honduras going back to normal and beating us? Who knows? It will be very tough to do it again, especially considering that this game is actually 3 days after our big win away from home in Honduras. So our stamina isn't going to be as sharp and we won't be able to do the things that we really want to do. Of course, I would play the reserves in this one usually, but against Honduras, I don't think that's going to be viable. Oh my goodness, look at this. Larson pushing his way through. And I just couldn't get past the last defender, unfortunately. I hope there's more of the same from the last match. I really hope so. Pulled across it in. And the header not there. Larson. Sykes has a chance. And that's gone in. Sykes has scored to make it 1-0 to the Bahamas. And can we hear you, Bahamas fans? Can we hear you? 1-0. And that's Sykes. He scored in the last game and he scored here as well. And he just rocketed that in to the back of the net there. Just had to take a couple of steps into the box and bang, straight in. Still being irritating for Honduras. We are still defending quite well. And it just surprises me. I can't believe that the Bahamas have this good of a defense for a half-star team. Holding Honduras. Honduras haven't really attacked me that hard. Not yet, anyway. Not to the level Costa Rica did. It's a good ball, but it's going to be offside. This offside trap that the Bahamas have done has been exceptional. I don't know if it's by design of the formation or just by luck. I have no idea, but I'm just rolling with it. Well, that should, well, fingers crossed, qualify us into the next round. I'm not trying to count my chicken eggs before they hatch, but you know, we got Montserrat in one of those games. Surely a draw or a win will be enough. I know we have Costa Rica as well, and I'm fully expecting to lose that match, but we are 6 points clear. So the worst case scenario, we'll finish like 2 points clear or 3 points clear maybe. So we have Costa Rica away, and look at that form. That is a beautiful thing to see. Almost all players are on form for this match against Costa Rica. I still expect to lose because obviously Costa Rica are just insane in 2014. Here we go then, 5th match of this group against Costa Rica. Let's just play and see what happens. If we get a draw, then we've done it anyway. So that's probably the best we can actually hope for. We are at home though, so maybe Costa Rica might struggle here, but they are perfect in this campaign so far. Crossed in by Costa Rica. The header almost came off there, but we did somehow block it. And you just know the pressure is going to be insane. Oh, hello. Sam Fleur just dispossessed 2 defenders. We're going to have to shoot. And it goes over the bar. Good ball. And, oh, the defender managed to, like, get in the way of that. And it almost deflected in the back of the net. If we can wrap it up early, then that'll be great. Of course, relying on Montserrat can be, you know, you might think it might be easy, but it's not. They're just going to be annoying for the sake of being annoying in the last group stage game because they got nothing to play for. They'll just want to try and screw me over. So at half time, the Bahamas are drawing 0-0 against Costa Rica. That's quite a respectable result. So can we keep going like this? Twisting and turning into the box here. And that's saved by Navas again. Again, it didn't really look like he knew much about that. He kind of like saved it with his knees. Costa Rica. Oh, they put that one wide. But again, it wasn't a high quality chance. They've been very poor. But maybe they're just, you know, they've already qualified and they don't really need to play that hard. Costa Rica. Campbell in my box. And, oh, we conceded last minute, no! Oh, Barentes! Oh, no way did we concede a 90th minute winner to Costa Rica, no! Oh, he just literally rolled it to him, and yeah, well, it was game over. Oh my goodness. Really? We did so well up until that point. Oh, Costa Rica smash and grab at the end. Very, very unfortunate. Bahamas are pressing here, though, from the centre. Can we centre rush Costa Rica, perhaps? Oh, yes, we have! Come on! That was so lucky! And we gave them a taste of their own medicine. Sheen has got the equaliser in the 90th minute. We shot, it was blocked, and it came back out to Sheen, who had a perfect opportunity to put it in, and he did. That was so lucky that we centre rushed them and did that. Because, you know, if there was a defender there, it would have been cleared, and we would have had to play Montserrat in a must-win game. Now, the situation is back to what it was, and the draw will basically qualify both teams. So, excellent. Well done, the Bahamas. Well done. 2 90th minute goals. Quite rare to see that, to be fair, on this game, because you know what FIFA's like. You concede a 90th minute goal, and usually you don't have time to actually push up field and score. So Honduras beat Montserrat by 3-1, but I don't think it's going to matter if we look at the table going into the final match. No, it does not matter. Mathematically, Honduras cannot reach us in that 2nd place spot. So I think that it's perfectly reasonable just to simulate against Montserrat and go through to the next round. So we simulated that one, and I'm fairly sure we lost 2-1 in that game, which is a tiny bit annoying because, you know, we've been so good, but we are into the next round, of course, because I can see Costa Rica there. Let me just check if I did actually lose 2-1. We did, yeah, that's not great. So that's how the final table finished. In the end, Costa Rica beat Honduras, so it didn't matter that we lost. So we came 2nd with 10 points. That's really, really good. so respectable from the Bahamas there. United States and Haiti go through in Group A. In Group B, it was Mexico and Jamaica. So it sets up a final group like this. It's going to be tough for the Bahamas, but it's not impossible. Of course, we all know that there's 3 automatic spots at this stage back in 2014 and 1 playoff spot. So we should realistically gun for those playoff spots. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here, and in the next video we'll do this whole group and we'll check out the rest of the qualifying campaign as well, whether or not we qualify or not. So if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a like and subscribe. It all helps towards, you know, my ultimate goal of 10,000 subscribers. It would be great if we could nail that on for 2025. So keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.